Gruff is a brilliant YouTube short film that truly feels like a love letter to past generations. A love letter, like those of old, that's told on paper. We're getting two-dimensional characters in a tangible, three-dimensional world. It's as close to a live-action cartoon as you can get. That's a blending of mediums I would have never thought I wanted. There's something so captivating about seeing physical paper puppets moving about. I love the aesthetic, and if you haven't seen it yet, I'd highly recommend stopping this video and watching it now. I think Gruff works incredibly well as a short. 9 minutes and 23 seconds are all it needs to get its message across, and while I think the limited movements paper puppets seem capable of would hurt its use in many other films, there's something perfectly fitting about its use here. It's about moments captured in time. It's about embracing life's stillness. It's about listening to the silence and understanding what it means. The core message of the film extends beyond the simple generic messages we tend to get from shorts, and really films in general. It's about understanding that we all communicate differently, that what might seem like cold indifference to one might simply be the result of when and where we grew up. We all communicate affection in our own ways, some through touch, some through activities, some verbally, others simply by being in the same room as one another. We're all unique in our interactions. If we get too caught up judging loved ones based on how we would react in certain situations, then we might just overlook the love that's actually there. I love the way the short Gruff tells is sandwiched within episodes of an old TV show by that very name. It outlines so many of the qualities of our elderly character right from the start. The first words spoken in it are rugged, unyielding, and impenetrable when describing the fictional townspeople. But it's also describing this father and grandfather. He doesn't know how to show affection in the loud ways his daughter and granddaughter expect. He can just offer a reassuring hand and companionable silence. And he tries to let this old TV show say what he's unable to. There's a great moment in the short film where father and daughter are sitting side by side in a hospital. For 30 seconds, we get an unbroken shot slowly dollying into them, neither saying a word. The daughter, Hazel, turns on the TV and finds Gruff. The show always seems to know what to say. Here is no exception. The first words are a message back to her father. The people of Oldentown stand behind their protector, waiting for his word. Then she smiles and places a comforting hand on her father's hand. She finally understands him. They share a smile and the camera starts to pan away, reflecting this release of tension. Broken hearts have finally been mended. Then we jump from one important event to another as Hazel delivers the most powerful words of the film.
Some people don't say the things we want, and some people don't say much at all. But when you run from the quiet, you might miss what they've been saying all along.
It's a phenomenal speech that captures the essence of what this film is saying. And the shot of Hazel sitting down in her father's chair after his passing and taking in the view he had all those years is gut-wrenching. We finally get to see what he truly valued. All her accomplishments, old photos, childhood drawings, dance recitals. All this time the TV wasn't even at the center of his view. It's always been off to the side, secondary to what was most important in his life, his family. The final line, as is fitting for this film, is the mayor of Oldentown saying he will always be there, watching over them. No one is completely gone as long as we keep their memories alive. The short film makes every second count, in spite of how slow its pacing can be. So much is said in its quietest moments. The passion and heart poured into this story is blatant in every detail on screen. Julian Curry has made something truly special. It does everything a short should do. It tells a complete story. It tugs at your heartstrings. It makes you think about life and the loved ones you've lost. And, perhaps most importantly, it sticks with you long after you've seen it. Until next time, peace.